Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Conspiracy Case 16 Buzzkill. Let's unlock Chapter 2, and we are just gonna go to the next crime scene that Martin is going to say it right now. Then I might have just the lead you need, Katarina. Remember how I told you the victim's name sounded familiar? Well, I finally placed it. I attended one of Beckett's do-it-yourself skincare sessions where he taught people how to make their own products. He held them twice a week at his workshop. I can take you there. Okay. Who knows who Beckett might have crossed paths with at his workshop, Katrina. Let's check it out at once. Maybe that's going to be the motive for the murder. Something to do with skincare creams. So this sort of victim held his DIY skincare workshop, Tria. What a cute little place. Oh yeah, do it yourself. That's what it's supposed to be. And it looks like he had at least one happy customer. Look at this testimonial. Now that I've discovered Beckett's bumblebees, I'll never go back to using normal products. And this woman even called the victim adorable. Sounds like she knew Beckett well. Maybe we could find her in our database, Katrina. As for the victim's computer, if you can crack his password, it might provide us with a wealth of new info. Okay. Alright, let's unlock his computer first. Continue, you crack the password on Beckett's computer. If there's anything of use on here, Cathy will be the one to find it. Okay, we can't search it ourselves, so we don't have time for this. So we'll just let Cathy do it. Okay, 6 hours only. Oh. Alright, now let's see who's this woman. You identified Daisy Woods. The author of this glowing testimonial about Beckett's bumblebees is a Miss Daisy Woods. Let's see what she can tell us about the victim, Katrina. Okay. New suspect. Okay, let's go interrogate her. Miss Woods, you found a testimonial in which you spoke highly of Beckett's bumblebees. You seem to be quite a fan of the brand. Yes, I heard that the founder's dead. It's such a pity. Beckett's bumblebees was a godsend for my skin. Their products were almost as good for my complexion as the kombucha I drink. And the workshops were just wonderful. With Beckett's help, I was able to make my own skincare products, and all with entirely natural ingredients. And how well did you get to know Beckett during these workshops? Enough to have complete confidence in his products. It's a tragedy, really. Where will I go to make my own skincare now? Nowhere. Let's see what's on this computer. What kind of files were there? You know, Katya, I have to say, with this computer was a bit of a disappointment. I usually like when you send me people's devices. The process of examining somebody's digital life, unraveling their secrets, it's always been a passion of mine. But unfortunately, either your victim didn't have any triggers or he was smart enough not to keep them on his computer. So did you find anything to help us? That's a first. Oh, I still found you a new lead. It turns out Beckett wasn't running his company alone. A certain Preshop Chandra ran the financial side of the business. I knew we could count on you, Cathy. Kadir, you better speak with Miss Chandra right away. Okay. Okay, let's talk to Preshop. Hello there, officers. You must be here because you're interested in revamping your skincare routine. No, we are here about murder. Well, you got the right woman. Beckett's Bubble Bees has products for all skin types. Would you say your skin is dry, combination, or oily? No, we're not here for that. We're actually here to ask you some questions about your business partner. He's been murdered. Beckett's been murdered? Surely he can't be dead. How is that possible? Did Beckett ever show any signs of being in trouble, Miss Chandra? Did you have rivals in the industry, perhaps? Not at all. Killing him would have been useless anyway. Beckett's Bubble Beast is so well established it'll continue with or without Beckett. Now, if you excuse me, I have a lot of things to take care of. I usually spend some time in my Color Your Mind book and a glass of kombucha in the mornings, but now I got a company to run all by myself. Okay then, so nothing from you. Well, Kateri dug deeper into our victim's professional life, but it hasn't been enough for us to solve this murder. You think it's worth taking another look around this cafe for clues? Then let's do it. Well, now that we are here at the cafe again, let's search it again. Alright, let's investigate the lounge area. Murderer, oh. Yeah, it's a picture of our victim, but somebody's traveled murderer underneath it. This plaque was awarded to Beckett for being Entrepreneur of the Year, but clearly somebody thought Beckett deserved jail time rather than an award. I better collect the stuff and then blast us to the plague if we have to shed some light on our accuser's identity, Katria. A tiny broken SD card is going to be a pain to put back together, but whatever it contains could be a vital lead. But as for looking through that trash can, you're on your own there. What, you're not going to help me at all? Well, you don't help. Nobody helps me. I do everything myself. Alright, let's first restore this broken SD card. Cafe security footage. Oh. According to the label, this SD card contains security footage from this very cafe. We know Beck spent a lot of time here, so with any luck, the CCTV might have captured something useful on this SD card. Let's get to the lab. Okay. Okay, 12 hours. Okay, now let's see. Let's get some of this black substance from the plague. Putting a substitute from Beckett's playing under a microscope should help us discover who called him a murderer, Katria. Okay. Something tells me I'm going to interrogate. Oh, I didn't want to click on that. I want to do a trash can. Alright. Something tells me that I'm going to interrogate Archibald again. Smoker ash. Told ya. So, a substitute collection from Beckett's leg is ash from something called a bee smoker. More specifically, it's ash from burned pine needles and burlap. Weird, that combination rings a bell somehow. Oh, I know, I saw it in a book called it was reading for biology class. Beekeepers burn pine needles and burlap to create smoke which calms honey bees while they harvest the hive. You know, if I one individual who works with bees, Katria, but why would he have called Beckett a murderer? Let's ask Mr. Ashwood at once. Murderer as in killed bees? Maybe that. why he's the murderer. Okay, now let's search through the trash can. You made this complicated. Why am I struggling at this? Very easy. Examining clues. There. It's a bloody brush covered in blood. Dang, the brush you found in the trash is covered in blood. You know that Becky was beaten with a wooden implement before the murder. Could this be it? We're probably able to confirm our suspicious, Katria. Let's send the brush to him. Wait, 2 analysis? What are you doing to me? How long is this gonna take? 6 hours. Okay, let's go talk to Archibald now. Mr. Asher, can you explain why you scrabbled murderer on Beckett Blanton's plague? Because that's what he was! He was killing the bees! I'm not sure I understand. Why would he kill the very creatures he did for his work? Because he was a bubbly idiot who understood nothing about bees and their well-being. All he cared about was getting as much honey as he could. You see, during the colder months, bees need the honey they produce to live on, and that means you can't harvest as much. But Beckett went behind my back, such Katia. He harvested all their honey and gave them high fructose corn syrup to live off instead. But corn syrup is as bad for bees as it is for you or me. My bees were dying because of him. No wonder they took their revenge. Their revenge? I see. Well, let's hope you didn't help them get it, Mr. Ashworth. Jesus. Surely that can't be a motive for murder. Just because of bees. Wow. Let's first check out the security footage. Hello, Katia. Kat has just popped out to take baby Sammy to get his shots, so I'm standing in for her. Okay. I'd rather take you myself, but I'm kinda scared of needles. Huh, aren't you a little old for that, Alex? Anyway, did you find anything on the SD card Katia sent you? Did I ever? The SD card contained footage of Beckett, and I think you're going to want to take a look, Katia. Okay, what is it? Beckett, don't you dare turn your back on me! Get off my case! Wow, I only took a couple of thousand. What's the big deal? What's the big deal? That was the entirety of my savings! Look, Mom, just consider it an investment, okay? I'll pay you back someday. Someday! It's been 2 years, you little... Oh, Mom and her son fighting. Yeah, I think you get the gist of where that was going, Katria. Katria, we spoke to Beckett's mother earlier. She failed to mention that she'd argued with her son just before his murder. The dispute was clearly about money, and it's pretty clear Beckett had stolen from her. There's only one way to get to the bottom of this. We need to speak to Beckett's mother. Unless he was in debt, that's why he borrowed the money. Alright, now this bloody brush. Dad, did you know that this brush is an integral part of beekeeping? No. Beekeepers used to gently brush the bees off a honeycomb when they need to inspect it. That's fascinating, Roper, but what about the blood on it? Well, I can confirm that the blood on this brush is indeed your victim's. So your hunch was right, Katya. This is the wooden archer that Beckett was beaten with. Indeed, and what's more, I found something on the handle of the brush, a small quantity of oil. But this was no ordinary oil, Katya. It was the kind used to lubricate a bike chain. You can't must ride a bike. So Akira rides a bike, do they? They're in for a bumpy ride with you on their case, Katya. Yeah. And good thinking, Mr. Asher mentioned using honey to condition his bicycle style when we spoke to him. I'll add it to his profile. He said it. I didn't listen to that. Okay, let's go talk to Carol again. Hello again, Such Katia. Can I offer you some kombucha? I was just about to pour myself a glass. No thanks. We'll pass. Mrs. Platter, you conveniently forgot to mention your argument with your son when we spoke to you earlier. He owed you money. Oh, I should have known you'd find out about that. The truth is, I was ashamed of Beckett's behavior. Ever since he was a kid, he dreamed of starting his own business and making it big, and I encouraged it. But next thing I knew, my savings account had been empty. He didn't even ask to borrow the money, such Katria. Beckett swore he'd pay it back as soon as the company started making money, but I never saw a penny of it. I tried so hard to forgive him, but no amount of time spent on my calling your mind boost could quell my anger. Oh. Wow. Katria was so low close to finding whoever pushed Beckett into that beehive. We encountered Daisy Woods, a happy customer of Beckett's bumblebees, and the victim's business partner who appeared overwhelmed by the news of his death and her newfound responsibilities. Beckett had no shortage of enemies though. Archibald Ashford was furious because he was overworking the bees, while his mother resented him for stealing her money to found his business. But yeah, I'm looking for you everywhere. What is it? We just had word of a break-in at one of our crises. What? Who's doing it? Is the killer trying to get rid of the evidence? Maybe. Anyway, we'll see about it. We're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing in chapter 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't you like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!